What's going on, folks? We are up and running once again. Let's get everything switched over. I need to test to make sure the wheel is popping up, but we'll go ahead and get everything switched over and we'll get started. Alright, let me see if I could pull it up in the other window here. There it goes. Alright, you should be able to see the wheel now. Yep, it works. Let me turn the game audio down. I don't know why it's so loud. I see you, Red Dragon. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I feel like that turned it down a little too low. I'll leave it there. It'll be louder once we're actually in a fight. The battle music's much louder than the town. Red Dragon says, having fun with the VR headset, you? I'm doing alright. It's not been a terribly eventful day so far. It's too bad we couldn't do Elden Ring, but like you and I were talking in Discord, if they're going to update the mod tomorrow, then by next week, if they have to work any bugs out with that updated release, then we should be good to go by the time next weekend rolls around. So I'm going to put the Elden Ring collab on the schedule for Saturday, if that works for you. And I'll plan on jumping back in then. Alright, let's see what our targets are.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, it's still Basarios. Okay, we need to cycle that.
Quests can be found here.
Let's practice against the crab.
May tranquil days return to us shortly.
Okay, yeah, we'll shoot for the same time than Red Dragon, like we would have done today. Reason why I moved the stream back is because I was kind of tired, so I took a nap. But we'll shoot for noon Pacific. Should be 8 your time for next Saturday, and then we'll plan on jumping in. I'll have the DLC installed and everything before then. Not that it'll matter. We're not quite to the point where we're going to get to the DLC, but I'll have it installed, so it'll be set for when we get there. Alright, it has been a hot minute since we've played any Monster Hunter. What we're basically doing is we're farming endgame targets in Anomaly investigations because I need to upgrade armor for a bunch of my weapons. This great sword set's fully upgraded, finally. But we also need to upgrade our shotgun build. I may do a new gun lance build. This one I have is good, but it's not super endgame optimized. But a bunch of the armor sets, if we look real quick. Pierce armor set, this one's fully maxed out. This one's good. Spread is definitely not. So we do need to max out defense on this one. Same with gun lance. Same with switch axe. Lance is done. Dual blades are done. Sword and shield, which is basically is just using this one now, or the chaotic duels set for sword and shield. That's done. Hammer is close. That one might be done because it's lower level armor pieces, so its total base defense is not over 900. That's might be a problem later. And Charge Blade uses the same set as Switch Axe. This one's also... yeah, that one needs to be either redone with better skills or maxed out. I haven't quite decided yet. Chaotic Duels is actually a dual blade set that is geared around using the chaotic dual blades. It's actually, I think, a little bit stronger than the base one, depending on what weakness you're fighting. Red Dragon says, the only DLC needs 2 bosses killed, which we can do where we are in our run. I just remembered I haven't even hit Sunbreak. Okay, so we could get to the DLC in the run we're doing now. I've heard it's pretty hard. I wonder how it scales if you're going in like mid-game versus people who've already beaten the entirety of Elden Ring and are going in. But it should be interesting. And then here's Greatsword. Greatsword's been done. So yeah, there's a lot of armor sets that... I'm kind of curious about this one. They either need to be rebuilt or need to be maxed out with defense to not get one shot in Anomaly. Research level we're currently playing at.
Alright, let's make it happen.
Huh, this one uses the Golden Loon Graves. Oh no, it's giving me that prompt because I have more than one. I mistakenly bought 2, that's right. Okay, so these are all done. The Anjanath gloves, chest piece head, that's done. I think everything's upgraded on this one. Yeah, it's just they're not the highest defense. 865 is a little bit low. Probably passable, but being a bit higher.
I'll be here when you need me.
How much is it after charms and whatnot? 883 after charms. Probably not one-shot territory, but or anomaly level 200. Stuff hurts that level. But we'll figure that out. I might rebuild that set. That website that I've used to do all my finished weapon sets has really good recommendations for skills, and we might have a lot of pieces building some of the other ones. So we'll see. There's still so much work to be done in Sunbreak. I saw Red Dragon mention you haven't hit Sunbreak yet. Well, you got like a year, probably a year or so before Wilds comes out. Not that you have to get Wilds when it releases, but a lot of the really fun stuff in Monster Hunter is at the end game, in my opinion, because you get to mess around with a lot of fun builds and high-end weapons.
All right, let's go.
If you ever want to power to Master Rank, you could always do that sometime. Alright, this will be warm-up. Warm-up great sword practice.
Let's go!
You know, going hunting with you is sure to bring out the best in you.
Don't let us down.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye on the music. last time I played this on stream, I think it was a little too loud.
Faster, buddy!
It's at our back. Aha.
Right, Dragon says, I'll take you up on that. Oh yeah, no worries.
Well.
With a lot of my gear, we would power through majority of the... all of the high rank stuff would be super easy. And majority of the master rank stuff, pre-Anomaly, would also go relatively quickly. So like if you didn't really care too much about the story in the base Rise game, which is, you know, it's whatever, then pushing all the way to master rank would not take too long. We could probably do it in like 1 or 2 sessions. We did that for Plups on a stream. I think it was Matt's stream maybe. But
Steady progress.
the two of us just went in with master rank gear and were able to power through majority of the end of high rank for Plups, and we got them to master. They're running around in
Let's go.
like mid-level high rank gear and master rank though, which is dangerous. All right.
Time to get to work.
Target spotted.
Need to relearn timing with the greatsword.
It's getting a bit too excited.
Yeah, looks like the music's a little over 50%. Let me know if it's too loud and I need to drop down a bit. Ah. Should have kept my weapon out. Didn't counter.
Sure, you're ready.
Still need to target the glowing bits too. Alright, our dragon saving volume is fine. Well, we'll keep it there for now. Ah. Uh-oh. Learning the timing on when to charge and when to tackle. Part of the challenge for Great Sword that I gotta remember. And when to get the big smacks, like the 826. That's pretty good damage.
Look out! It's angry! Watch out for the monster!
The Dragon says I have the stream at 50%. Oh, on the Twitch playback? Is that what you normally have whenever you're watching mine? Because that seems a bit loud.
After it! Stand and fight!
Either way, I'll leave the volume here for now. I won't be changing it between now and the next time I play this game.
Are you sure you're ready?
This is what being a royal knight is all about. It's getting angry!
Let's see if we can get knocked down. Tricky part's hitting the claws. The claws are kind of high up.
It's got its eyes on you! Can't fight like that. Heal up!
That works. Let's forget that we have a counter on our Silk Bind, which gives us a free charge if it goes off. Alright, good. think as long as we're not too aggressive and make sure we don't overcommit, we should be alright. At some point I want to learn the other greatsword style that uses the swings, rapid swings, instead of relying on charges all the time. Looks fun.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon!
Now we're getting the big hits. Oh, okay, there's too much of a cooldown.
I owe you one.
You can use the charge parry thing out of the standing charge, but it takes a second for it to go off. So you really have to time it carefully, and I'm not good at doing that yet. But if you do, instead of getting just a regular charge, you get a true charge, which does way more damage.
Thanks a bunch.
It's from the trap!
Ah! Missed. I'll probably mention this again later, especially once Wilds gets closer to release, but I need to figure out what weapon I'm going to main when that game comes out. In case you folks haven't heard me talk about it before, whenever I play a new Monster Hunter game, I always main a different weapon. In Rise on Switch, which is where I played it first, I mained Lance. When I switched to the PC version and did it all over again, I did Hunting Horn. For Monster Hunter World on PS4, I did Gunlance. And then when the PC version came out, I did Greatsword for... Oh boy. Very good. I did Greatsword for Base World and Iceborne on PC.
That's my buddy.
For Generations Ultimate, I don't remember what I mained. Might have... No, I don't think it was Insect Blade. Maybe it was Charge Blade. Oh, Red Dragon, are you watching the stream on your VR headset?
Using a sonic bomb!
Here comes a hurricane!
Oh, come on.
It's trying to get away!
I wonder how that affects the playback and like the resolution of the stream if you're watching it through something like that. I've never used one, so I wouldn't know.
Whetstone time. Great.
Come on, use some elbow grease.
All right, how are we doing? 10 minutes? Probably looking at maybe between 15 and 20. Eventually, when I get a lot better at Greatsword, I think my times will go up considerably, but still
Prepare yourself. It's going to run rapid.
still plenty of room for improvement. We can time the parry on that since it's got such a huge windup. Probably get a really good true charge counter off. Oh, nice.
Can you weather the storm?
Not a good place for it to fall over, though. Right against the wall.
I've hit
Might
upon
move
a
away from the
strategy.
wall. Oh, it's Al. She brought Al. That works.
Are you sure you're ready? Watch
Still
out!
hard to see.
Sweet moves. This is the end of the line for
Uh-oh.
you.
Red Dragon says I'll have to re-download Rise again. When we did that one stream, we were doing the low rank stuff, right? I can't remember. I think it was near the beginning of the game.
I'd be proud of you.
I need it. Watch out for the monster.
Uh-oh.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
And I think you were maining heavy bowgun. Is that what it was? So now,
Here comes a hurricane! I'll drop you like an anchor!
there we go. Getting a better flow.
Thanks a bunch. Careful! That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised they didn't kill me. You can't shoulder tackle through that Anomaly Nova. Will negate a little bit of damage, but it puts us in an immediate stun if I do that. It's better just to get out of the way.
Like the wind.
Proud.
Let's go!
Mine now. Whetstone time.
Weapon maintenance
You should be
is
proud of
essential.
your polishing skills.
Now, on the topic of bowguns, Red Dragon, you might find this interesting. The Monster Hunter devs, with Wilds in development and them talking about it more and more, they're saying that the bowguns have some of the biggest overhauls in gameplay for the new game coming out. They haven't said what that is or what it looks like, but they said light and heavy gun are going to be very different in the new game, which I think is kind of cool. No, we're going the wrong way.
That's my buddy.
Hopefully they give a lot more options for ways to play them. Maybe if it looks really cool, I'll main heavy guns. It's my least interested weapon in this game. But we'll see as they start revealing more. We haven't seen much gameplay-wise from any of the weapons yet.
Creature is angry!
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time. We have to get into charge, and it takes me about a second before the parry counter goes off. Okay, almost dead. I think we could do sub 15 if we were really on point, not whipping or getting hit by. There we go. Ah. Get hit by obvious attacks. Nice. I think if I was doing this with duels, it'd be 10 minutes tops.
It's got its eyes on you.
Are you suffering from some sort of ailment?
This is the end of the line for you.
Still. Ah, come on. That was a big hit.
that?
Here comes a hurricane!
One more big hit should do it. Oh, maybe not. Ooh. Alright. There it goes. True charge would have done it, I guess. That's like 16 minutes. Pretty par,
Same strength.
considering I'm not very good at the great sword.
Don't say that, Akko. You must give the young knight something to aspire to.
Hopefully this cycles in a more interesting anomaly quest we can do. I wonder if we'll see the crabs in the new game. I would hope. I do like the crabs, they're pretty fun, but I like to see a new species. Something that's not been in the game so far. Or maybe bringing back one of the ones from Frontier. I think it's called Tycoon Zamza. It's like a big hammer claw crab. $16.35? Eh. Could do better, I think.
Thank you for stopping by.
Alright, what did we cycle to? Diablos. Okay, that's way better. I could fight Diablos, but 171 or higher.
I pray that this calamity may soon come to an end.
Oh, we picked up a Royal Ludroth. Is that better than the one we have? It is. 35 minutes is pretty doable for that fight. I guess we'll get rid of this one. Keep this one. 205. Got Diablos. Okay, good. 179.
I would love nothing more than to visit Kimura. Ever since I heard about how charming it is from Rondine, I can't stop thinking about going.
Let's figure out what weapon we're gonna take first.
I hope we can talk again
Red
soon.
Dragon says I don't like the bowguns in Rise. I like light bowgun a lot. The different skills you have with light bowgun for mobility I think are pretty fun. Heavy bowgun, I'm not a big fan of. I haven't done a lot of work with the weapon. I've seen some people do some really neat stuff with it. It's just a little bit annoying because some of the mobility stuff that's been in other games that I really liked, because heavy bowgun's one of my favorite weapons. For a while, I liked it more than light, and in Generations Ultimate, it was like my second most played weapon. But they don't have a lot of the skills that were in Generations Ultimate in this one. I played heavy bowgun in World and Iceborne, and it was okay. But I don't know. I'm going to have to make a heavy bowgun set at some point before I finish this game. Or maybe I'll find a combination of skills I like, because there's a lot of options. Just haven't seen anything that I really gravitate towards yet. But light bowgun is fun. Pierce gun is my favorite. Spread gun is also fun, which is why I want to upgrade that set so I can use it more. We could try pierce or spread gun against Diablos, but if I get clipped once, I'm dead. The defense is super, super low on that weapon set right now. We could try and upgrade it. Let's see. Let me put it on and take a look. $647. Sale.
I've got some great deals for you. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, based on what the devs said for the bowguns, it sounds like they'll be different.
Nice. Look at all those points.
Considerably different is what they said, I think. So we'll just have to see what they change. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Every time they iterate on a weapon, they always add or tweak things slightly so they play differently. Alright, let's see what upgrades we can drop in here. These are only level 9. Red Dragon says, the thing I wish they bring back is the cooking cutscene in World and Iceborne. Yeah, they're definitely going to have that again. Since it's not going to be in like I assume, a Japanese setting like Rise was, they're going to probably have the really elaborate, detailed cooking scene and everything.
Bring on the hard stuff. Ain't nothing I can't forge.
They'll definitely bring that back.
My customers
We can
smile
watch
is
the
the
cats
main
cooking and
reason I've been
everything.
Banging away at the smithing stuff for so long.
Alright.
Strike while the iron's hot.
That piece is done. This piece is done. This piece has no upgrades on it. Let's see, it's probably going to take 40. Yeah.
You got it.
This piece is also level 1. Okay, I guess we can max it out, but we're just completely out of armor spheres. Level 19 left. Or a little more than 19.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to get more. So now, instead of 6 something, our defense is up to 875. Still a little on the low side, but much better. Like, out of one-shot territory. We could probably do some curious crafting to boost it up a little more, but I think that'll be fine as long as you don't get hit. And let's see, what were we using for our layered armor on the spread build? Oh, we can use this one. This is the Garangolm layered armor set for cosmetic purposes. Yeah, let's do that. I think it looks really cool. I know this armored commander dress look. Very neat. It's been so long. Maybe I made it for this weapon, but yeah, it looks cool. We'll do that. We'll throw that inventory set for spread.
Why, hello. Would you like to try an anomaly quest?
And let's go heavy artillery backup. We'll go Luchika on heavy gun and Utsushi on heavy gun as well. Name of the game here is going to be playing chicken with Diablos. As long as we don't get smacked, we should be okay.
Oh, sweet, a chair.
But we have to get close. That's the difference between this and the Pierce light bowgun build you see me use all the time. With this one, we're going to have to be right in its face. Like we're using a shotgun. Which is kind of why I like playing around with the spread build versus a Pierce build. Just because it's very different. Feels like a different game. We'll see how it goes.
Let's make this a quick one.
We'll do is we'll pop some potions. Get some additional stats. That gets us up to 900. It's better than nothing.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're spread 3 on this one. A pretty big mag size for spread. That's 7 shots. It's pretty good. Are you underneath? Yeah, there you are. Alright. It's pew pew time.
Time to get to work.
Okay, I have Bloodlust on the set too. Armor, let's see, soft spots. Shoot for the wings. Fine. Scream all you want.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Okay, I'll get by that. Nice. Oh, I see. So you're sitting on a sofa, but kind of looking at the wall for the actual stream, what it's playing back on in quotes. Okay, I think we need to aim for the wings when the anomaly cores aren't up. Ooh. It's like 90%. Yeah, that clustering on a weak point, actually pretty decent damage. It's like over 200 damage. If it's not hitting a weak point, looks like it's 100 something. Around 100.
Mine now.
Red Dragon says, shotgun heavy I do love. Yeah, I don't think I've played a shotgun heavy build in a bit. Definitely didn't do that in World Iceborne. In GU, I did Valor Pierce. But maybe in a game before that, I've messed around with it a little. It's a bit more challenging because heavy bowgun is slow. So if you don't have a way to get around quickly and reposition, it's a little bit tougher. But because it does more damage, if you can get a good setup that's going to allow you to get into position and just pelt things with shotgun, then it definitely does more damage than light. It's just trickier to maneuver because you're slower target. Ooh.
Fire rages within you yet! Careful!
Yeah, we're busting those anomaly cores really quickly. Hey.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Oh, I almost that ammo. Nope. Nice. This is a good matchup. Even? Alright.
It's trying to get away!
Simply delaying the inevitable.
Let's get going.
Let's keep our ammo topped up. Red Dragon's has nice. I have a Discord on the side wall. Your walls are kind of functioning sort of like multiple screens for your display, I'm assuming. Nice. I haven't tried any of the current model VR sets. The older first couple generations, when I tried them out, it made me really dizzy because of the close proximity
That's my buddy.
to the face, the eyes, and the display. So I don't know if it's the tech's gotten better, but that's why I haven't really dabbled in VR. I was talking to Ramen about that. It gives me motion sickness. Hey, Snake's here. Snake 15 Wheel of Weapons. All right. We'll grab that once we get back to town. Who's that?
You do what
Angela.
I say now!
Come here.
I see you are a
Welcome to the stream, Snake. Hope you're having a good Saturday.
Let's go for a ride!
Do your thing, Ace.
Angry, are you?
Thanks. Just finished watching some Kamen Rider with Gundam and Vera. Oh, nice. Haven't talked to Vera in a bit. Hope they're doing all right.
Bye-bye!
You're the best, pal.
Oh, come on. Okay, on the topic of VR headsets and the displays, Red Dragon says the tech is better. What type of VR headset are you using? Or what model? Alright, almost dead. Sweet. Oh, I'm out. Oops. Ah. Cost me a little bit of damage. Just don't leave the area. There we go. It's like 12 minutes? That's a pretty good time. I'm happy with that.
I'm gonna tell everyone that we went hunting together, Ace.
For a 179 anomaly level, that's pretty good.
All right, let's see what we have.
Snake says they're doing all right. We usually hang out on Fridays and Saturdays and watch some stuff together. Friday Star Trek, Next Generation. Saturday is Gundam Double,
Something the matter?
Oh, and Kamen Rider. Snake says in general I'm doing better than usual. Still kind of bad, but it's all right. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Snake. Okay, we're gonna run in this fight a couple times, but we'll do it with a different weapon since Snake pulled the Wheel of Weapons Redeem. We'll get back to town, we'll do that and see what we're gonna send out. But overall, pretty good performance with the spread build. If we can keep it around 12 minutes as the quest levels up, that'd be good. Now it's up to 189. Once it passes 200, it's going to be one-shot territory, I think. All right, let me minimize this. I'll pull up the wheel and let us see what fate has in store for next round against Diablos. I'll explain why I'm going to farm this one for a few fights in a row in a sec. Dual blades. Nice. I'll take that. Snake says, oh sweet, my main weapons. Do you play Monster Hunter? I don't think we've talked about it recently. But if so, I'm going to assume by that comment you play duels. If that's the case, that's cool. Duels are probably my second favorite weapon in this game. It's hard to say, like a lot of the weapons. And we got ice on here already, that's good. Duels are just really stylish and mobile. I like how you can, if you build right with skills, you can have a ton of stamina and zip all over the place. Like Initial D style, just drifting and cutting stuff up and being like Levi from Attack on Titan. Okay, everything's good. Oh, okay. Monster Hunter Ultimate for Switch. Generations Ultimate, GU. That's one of my favorite titles. There's a lot of content in that one too. I'd have to figure out what my ranking for games is. I think Rise would be #1 based on the amount of time I've put into it, which is not something I would have expected.
Oh, hey!
But I really like the way you can customize how the weapons play. It's the only game where I've played as many weapons as you see here, including Lance, which I never touched before this game. And I mained it for the entirety of base Rise. World and Iceborne might be third. I think my tentative best Monster Hunter titles might go like Rise, Generations Ultimate, World Iceborne, then 4 Ultimate, then 3 Ultimate, then Portable third, then Freedom Unite, then Try. I think that's all the ones I've played. But I did see that Red Dragon Redeem drop a beat. I didn't forget. So let's do that before we move on. So we'll mute this. Let me grab my headphones. Red Dragon says World would be higher than Rise for me. I think a lot of people are going to like World more than Rise, especially if they started Monster Hunter in World. If that was the first one they played. World is probably the most polished and immersive experience of all of the Monster Hunter games that come out, World and Iceborne. But for me, there's nothing wrong with World and Iceborne. They're really good games. I played a lot of hours in those. But for me, the gameplay is primarily what keeps me playing a Monster Hunter title. And I felt like I hit the end of the gameplay loop on World and Iceborne once Fatalis came out. And basically after that, the whole meta was just Fatalis sets, and like there wasn't much variety to builds towards the end of the game if you wanted to do well. Versus this game, because you can customize all the weapon skill sets with switch skills and then the soak binds and everything else. You can have multiple different ways of playing just one weapon. Like there's at least 2 or 3 different styles of greatsword. There's 2 major styles for duels that I know people play. It's just a lot of variety. And so I'm constantly wanting to figure out new ways to play the game. And that to me carries the game further in Rise than World Iceborne. Rise isn't more polished and it's not more immersive and doesn't look as nice, but the gameplay is better. Which is why I put Generations Ultimate over World 2 because of the gameplay. It's very similar in how you can customize a lot and choose different styles, how you play. There's lots of options. But it just depends. There's no right or wrong answer. People debate a lot about it, and it just depends on what you prefer in a Monster Hunter title. Someone said they prefer World and Iceborne over this. I wouldn't say they're wrong. And Red Dragon says it started on the PSP. Oh yeah, with Freedom Unite? Or Freedom Unite? I started with Freedom Unite. That was my first one. I know, oh man, it's been probably like a year, or maybe 2 years almost, since I've been doing this. But I did talk about where I started with Monster Hunter. How I got into the series. I told a story. I'm pretty sure I did it on stream. Or maybe it just came up elsewhere. But I told the story of how I got in the series at some point. But it's been a long time. So if you folks want to hear that story, just let me know. But let's do the beat first. Let me take my headphones off so I can not hear the game audio. And let's come up with something. What did we do? We did something a bit more like mid-tempo last time. So maybe let's do something faster. Let's go for speed. And see what we come up with. All right, let me turn the game audio back on. On the topic of PSP Monster Hunter, Red Dragon says, I don't know, I just remember it was at the pub with friends and we all played Monster Hunter. Probably Freedom Unite on PSP. It was either the base Freedom game or the G rank expansion Freedom Unite. That's a good one. It was the one that got me into the series. Alright, we want... Yeah, alright. Diablos, the rematch. Time to beat is 13 minutes.
Chat with Cheat for all your questing needs.
Alright, let me explain a little bit in case I haven't mentioned it before. The reason why we're doing the target on the research request on the right there is because the completion rewards are those little pink stamps. Every time we do something that's level 171 or higher, we get one of those stamps. If we hunt the target that's listed there, we get 2 stamps instead of 1. And when we get 10, we get 500 investigation coins, and those can be used to trade for valuable items, including armor spheres, which is why I'm doing this. So if we get 500, then we can trade those in for armor spheres to upgrade our sets. We can also get rare drops from the monsters, like their rare scale drops, palliums, mantles, and all that too. But I'm primarily using it to buy armor spheres so that I can upgrade all the stuff that I'm building. So that's why every time the target changes... Ugh, we'll do that. Every time the target changes, if it's something that I have an investigation quest for here on the list, then that's usually what I'll hunt so that we can get the bonus. And I don't know if Snake's still here, but I did see the survey. I didn't take it. I missed the window. I think it's closed already. But basically it was a survey of what people wanted to see in upcoming Capcom titles. And I think Dino Crisis was pretty high up on there. I know Max was talking about it recently. Maximilian Dude. Let's take Fiorraine. Let's put her on Longsword. And let's take Sergei. Put him on Charge Blade. But they use that as kind of a pulse check to see what kind of stuff people want. But I don't know what was on there. Or what won out near the top. I personally, this is just me, I might be a little bit biased, but I would have voted for Breath of Fire. Like a new Breath of Fire game, because Breath of Fire 2, like we've talked about on stream, is my favorite SNES RPG. And the Breath of Fire series has been dead.
Never mind protocol, Che. Let us enjoy
That series has been
ourselves,
dead
shall we?
for many years, not counting the mobile cash grab version of whatever game came out several years ago. Is Dino Crisis public domain?
Let's see.
They could do like a successor series to that has like a lot of the same type of gameplay. Maybe they can't call it Dino Crisis, but they could do something with it. I never played the series, so I don't have any attachment to it, but I know it's very, very popular. People like Dino Crisis. Alright.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Web.
realize I'm gonna have a serious problem hitting the wings. The head and the feet and maybe the tail are hittable, but when the weak points go on the wings, it's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna have to knock it over. Another Capcom series I'd like to see them bring back at some point that I really liked back in the day was Onimusha. Like, they haven't had one of those games since the 2000s. That series has also been dead. Of course, if we're talking about fighting games, Darkstalkers. That goes without saying. Hey, where are you going? Oh, you're going over there. Right. Rathian.
Let's go for a ride.
Hey. Red Dragons has a ninja game. First played was Tenchu. Tenchu. That? Who owns Tenchu? That's not Capcom. I don't think it's from. Let's go look it up. I've never played the Tenchu series. It was like stealth, ninja combat type stuff. I think a lot of people were saying that Sekiro was kind of a spiritual successor to the Tenchu series in a lot of ways. There, sit down.
That's my buddy.
Yeah, hit me. My Google says it was from K2. K2 is the name of the developer. I could have sworn that property was owned by someone else. I could be wrong. I don't know much about Tenchu because I didn't really play the series ever. Those tail hits.
Love you, buddy. The end is in sight. Looks like it's gonna hurt.
No. Oh. Ah.
Relocating.
Fine.
Faster, buddy. Move out.
Snake says it's kind of funny that most popular male and female characters were Leon Kennedy and Dante. That you're talking about the survey results, right, Snake?
Whetstone time.
You should be
Kimura makes
proud of your
the
polishing
best
skills.
whetstones, right?
I would always assume like Resident Evil type stuff's gonna rank highly. I wonder if we're gonna get. I wonder what the next remake's gonna be. You think they're gonna do 5?
Now it's personal.
I feel like there's some slightly dodgy material to navigate with 5 though. I remember it being alright. I played it with a friend of mine at the time in co-op. It wasn't bad. Wasn't as good as 4 though. So we go for knockdown. Oh, that works. Let's cut the tail. Just gonna keep hitting you in the feet.
That's my buddy.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Snake. Not female Capcom characters, female people voting.
You're the best, pal.
For guys, it was Dante. Second, Leon, and then for ladies, it was Dante first, then Leon. Or Leon first, then Dante,
Give
rather.
me a minute, yeah?
No love for Virgil? Mr. Motivation Edgelord? Ooh, that's real damage.
That's my buddy. Love you, buddy.
No. Oh. Rotna? No? Red Dragon says, did you see the new Res movie poster? The what?
Now's my chance.
Snake says, it seems like women and guys both agree on goofy guys. Yeah, goofy, but still
be
pretty guys. That's fair.
This one's all for you.
Going to blind it.
Yeah, I would imagine it was Devil May Cry 5 Dante. He's everybody's fun uncle. Oh, come on. He is literally an uncle, that's true.
It's sprung the trap.
This is what being a royal knight.
The trip.
The kingdom sends you.
Works. Come on, tail cut. You know who should do a similar type of survey for their properties to gauge community interest? Atlas. They should do that with all of their stuff. That way people can talk about what type of Atlas properties they want to see. Sure, Persona's going to be top of the list. SMT is probably up there, but
You do what I say now.
Perfect timing.
I'd be curious to see what people want.
Bye-bye. The monster's looking at you.
Wait, what? I didn't get a ride prompt? Why not? Maybe that'll do it. Who is it? No. Yeah, there you go. Finally. Yeah, if you have the list results, I'd be curious to see what the overall spread was, Snake, since I heard about it, but I didn't really look into it too much. I saw people talking about it on Twitter and the like. Oh god, this is a cluster.
It's vulnerable. Attack!
Let's get out of here, Spider.
How do you like that?
I thrive on the back.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Okay, almost dead.
I'll fight him now.
Actually, making worse time than the spread gun build.
Brazil blast ball.
It's gonna be close.
Everything you've got.
You asked for this.
Got your tail. Alright, I think that's maybe a minute longer, half minute longer than the last run.
I must say, I'm impressed. Your training is really paying off, Jay.
Thanks for the kind words,
what we
but I
have.
gotta keep packing on muscle mass.
It's not just about strength, you brute. You
Snake
must
says, this
focus
is something
on
I did
skill
not
as well.
expect. That my favorite Capcom game would go to Devil May Cry. The second would be Dino Crisis, third would be Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Thought I saw something.
Oh, not yours, but you're talking about the poll results again? The survey?
Carve, carve, carve.
I think Street Fighter would be pretty high up there. Or, wait, how come Monster Hunter's not within that top list? Or this is just not people's favorites in general, but what they wanted more of? Is that what that poll was asking? And I see we got another wheel of weapons. We'll run that when we get back to town. Ah. So yeah, it was
On to the next
like
one.
most demanded franchise stuff, I guess. I could see Devil May Cry being at the top. We definitely need another one. 5 was so good. I hope we get a 6. 13. The last one was 13 something. Pretty close. Almost tied. And now that one's up to level 197. Yeehaw. Okay, let's run the wheel. We got Sword and Shield. Alright, yeah, that's doable. I don't think my time will be quite as good as duels, but I'm gonna have to change my armor set. That's nice. Just my weapon. We want Winter's Feast Hatchet. This is Lunagaron's weapon for ice. Ice against Diablos. And we got 3 hydrates from Red Dragon. And another 5 hydrates in total. Alright. Snake says, it was Capcom games do you like the best was the category. Interesting. Would have expected Monster Hunter to rank up there higher. 6 was Iceborne, huh? I drank this drink at all. I'm working on the rest of my smoothie from lunch. But I do have my water bottle here when I get through that. Okay, so Iceborne ranked in at 6, Base World ranked in number 9. Rise didn't even get into the top 10, huh? I'm not terribly surprised there. As much as I like this game, I don't think people are going to rate it that high.
Enough of that.
Number 10, Breath of Fire 3. 7 is Resident Evil 4. Interesting to see Breath of Fire 3 in the top 10. That's a good game, but I never finished it. It has really good music, I'll tell you that. The music in Breath of Fire 3 is excellent.
Why, hello.
Capture. Oh, no, we don't want that. We'll wait for that to cycle. Okay, we got one more quest against
Would you
Diablos.
like to try an anomaly?
And then we're going to see what it switches to after this. For this one, let's go Team SNS. Put Fiorain here. Captain Gallius.
If anyone can handle this, it's you. Let's go!
I'd be curious to see in that poll, Snake, where not Breath of Fire, where Devil May Cry 3 ranked. I think before 5, that was one of the highest rated games. I don't know if it was higher than 4. I think it was, because I played 4. I thought 4 was fine. I liked 3 a lot more than 4, though.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see where people thought
Yes.
the third entry kind of falls in the ranking, especially since they released that HD version. It was like several years ago on modern platforms. Snake says top 10. All right, let me pause for this. Top 10: Devil May Cry 5 number 1, Dino Crisis number 2, RE4 remake at number 3, DMC 3 at number 4. Oh, that answers my question. Resident Evil 4 original at 5, Resident Evil 2 remake number 6, Monster Hunter World number 7, Okami number 8, number 9 Resident Evil Code Veronica. Funny enough, Mega Man X number 10. Huh. So this is all-time Capcom titles released. Mega Man X is a good game. Very good game. One of the best on the SNES, I'd say. Interesting.
There you are.
Time to get to work.
Son.
I think we're going to follow the same strategy for this one. Try and get knockdowns so we can hit the higher up bits. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to hit those points like the tail or the wings.
This one's all for you!
Can't does that, though.
You're the best, pal.
Oop, nope. Close line. Oh.
I can't believe this!
Oh, Crater. That's the first card of the night.
This ain't over yet!
Now let's grab our stat drinks.
Use your defeat.
Snake says favorite characters as one category. Virgil's number 4. Yeah, I guess he ranks pretty high. That answers my other question from earlier.
I'm back.
Returning to camp.
So if Okami is in the running, because that is published by Capcom, it was developed by Clover, but published by them, that means God Hand, which is in the same boat, would have been eligible for something in there. But I would be shocked if God Hand rated anywhere in like the top 20. For me, it would be pretty high up there if you consider that a Capcom game. But I know God Hand is probably one of the most niche titles compared to all the other ones. Can hope someday we'll see another spiritual successor, similar type of game, but I don't think it's likely. Even if they just released it on PC, like an HD remastered version of God Hand, that'd be enough for me. I would absolutely buy it again. Try to get a KO. Oh, right in the face.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, really? I thought the box was just on the head. You know, with Mega Man X rating in the top 10, I wonder if they'll ever make another one of those. They had like 10 and 11, which is the retro Mega Man style. But we haven't seen an X title in a long time, and the last one was not good from what I read. Oh, like, I'm sure it's no surprise to anybody here, but my favorite Capcom series of all time is obviously Monster Hunter. Wasn't always the case, but it definitely is. I'll probably be playing these games till I die.
Love you, buddy. Look out! It's angry!
Ah, I should have just gone for the counter. So. Works.
I'm gonna get you!
For the tail.
I owe you one.
I'll read your recap in a sec, Snake.
That's
Once
my
you get a
buddy.
spare minute to breathe.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Red Dragon says, not a Capcom game, but I would love to see Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Who owns that? I was thinking about that when you posted it. Is that an Eidos title? I don't think it's Ubisoft, right?
Stand and fight.
I never played the Legacy of Kain games, but I know they're immensely popular. And like the aesthetic always looked pretty cool. Alright, let's see. No, you're fine, Snake. It's just I have to pause to read that so I don't get clipped by something. For game series, it goes Resident Evil at first place. Interesting. Mega Man at second place, DMC third place, Monster Hunter is fourth place. I'm surprised Monster Hunter's not a little bit higher, but if it was purely a Japanese audience poll, it would be number one. But it's worldwide, so I could see it not being in the top spot. But top 5 is good. 5th goes to Dino Crisis. 6th goes to Ace Attorney. 7th Street Fighter. 8th Breath of Fire. Number 9 is versus Capcom series. Number 10 is Okami. Huh. Breath of Fire in the top 10, huh? I wouldn't have called that. That's somewhat encouraging. Maybe they'll make another one. See if you can go for knockdowns. Red Dragon says, Whoops is finishing my OC. This is a reference sheet, right? You told me they were working on your OC before. It's like a character reference sheet for potential commissions. Is that what they're doing?
Creature is angry.
Look out! It's angry!
Nope. That's that. Red Giant says, way over the moon with it. In regards to the character design stuff. That's cool, man. You have to let me know when it's done so I can see it.
This is the end of the line for you!
Ah, this last hit. Yeah, Plups is a really good character designer. They're much better at it than I am. So good. Hopefully you get some good results from that you can use to adapt into. I think you're looking at potential VTuber stuff, right? So again, hope all that stuff works out and you get some good results. Woo! Oh, the tail. Alright, fine. Nope. Snake says I would kill for new Darkstalkers game. You and me both, brother.
Thanks a bunch.
Maybe someday.
Are you sure you're ready?
Uh-oh! Here it comes!
Oh, nice. Turf 4.
Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
Engine has to get forklifted by Diablos. It doesn't normally win that fight.
Now or never. Ride it!
Where are you?
Let's go for a ride!
Wait, leave. Left. What a waste. Alright, well, let's just get out of here then.
Let's
That's
go!
a poorly placed trap. We could have run Diablos down. Alright, let me see what Snake posted here. So the next entry at Snake's pulling from the poll. What games would you like to see get a sequel or new game poll? Alright. Number 1's Dino Crisis. That makes sense. Number 2's Mega Man. 3's DMC. 4's Resident Evil. 5 Darkstalkers. 6 versus Capcom. So that means Marvel versus Capcom. Most likely, because I don't think they could do Tatsunoko versus Capcom again without a lot of licensing. Number 7's Okami. 8's Ace Attorney. 9's Onimusha. Number 10's Breath of Fire. So a bunch of the stuff I talked about was in the top 10 for things you want a new installment of. That means there's a chance. It's not impossible. I'm definitely going to be picking up that fighting collection, the Capcom versus collection that's coming out at some point later this year. And I want to jump back into Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We'll probably do some stuff with it on stream, especially if any of you folks get it on Steam. That's where I'll be getting it. It gives me hope that maybe they'll do Marvel vs. Capcom 3 at some point, so we can get...
I needed that.
I think it's not on PC now, is it? I know people can play it with mods, and like the mod stuff for NBC is really cool.
This one's all
But it
for
was
you.
never officially released on Steam, was it?
Careful! You're the best, pal.
Woo. Okay, it is on Steam. Is Ultimate?
Please
Or
handle things
is it
here,
base
okay?
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Snake? Ultimate but no rollback, gotcha. Okay, that would be worth then if they
My apologies
released
for the delay.
like a collection or something to give it rollback. More people would play it online if they had that.
This is the end of the line for you.
I'm missing.
This one's all for you.
Alright, whatever.
You sure know how to steer a monster.
Sweet moves.
My victory is
No
as
more
certain as
holding
your
back.
defeat.
I am out of range. Ah, what a waste.
That's my buddy.
Orange down. Yeah. Trying to get perfect rush, and being out of range just means it's a wasted opportunity.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
There it goes. Dale's gone.
You're the best, pal.
See, Red Dragon is redeemed. Small Raku. Alright, we'll do that as soon as the monster rezones in a minute. And an old man music recommendation. Alright. Pick a genre if you want, and then I'll do
I
that
owe
one
you
after
one.
we do the small redeem. That'll give me time to think about what I want to recommend. You tell me what genre you want. No, I turned Fact off just because I put Wheel of Weapons on for today. It'll be back on the next stream.
Now it's
Uh-oh.
personal. Careful!
That would have been a good counter. Pop soon. Ugh. Not really?
Look out!
There it
It's
goes.
angry!
Couldn't do it fast enough. We're over 15 minutes. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be around closer to 20 since I'm not quite as good with Sword and Shield, but it should be close. Alright, pick up our shinies, get tail, we'll do the redeems.
What have we here?
Okay, let's pause for a sec. Do small. Let's see how long it takes me to remember to turn it off. And let's do the recommendation while everything's paused here. So Red Dragon says jazz. Okay, I got one. Let me double check when it came out real quick since I have everything paused. Okay, that one counts. So just to recap, since this redeem is relatively new, when someone redeems Old Man Music recommendation, I have to recommend a song from the past. It's got to be more than 20 years or older. So before 2004 for a song to recommend. And when people redeem that, I'll give them the option to select a genre. If not, then I'm going to pick something completely random. So here is your recommendation, Red Dragon, for jazz. An old song. This one's from 2003, so just under the cutoff. It is the Rippingtons. And the song is called Bella Luna. Make sure I spell it right. I think it's one word. I will make a note of that for... In fact, I'll pull it up on YouTube, and then after the stream, I'll put it in the channel for the music recommendations. That way I won't forget. Oh, it's 2 words technically, but... Yeah, I will drop that in there for folks who might not have seen it on stream. All right. Let us continue. Red Dragon says, I did find a good time count that beats when it ends. What do you mean?
Proud of your polishing
Maintenance
skills.
is essential.
And I did see Snake mention that interesting poll is complaint would you like to share at Capcom? Number 1 is reboots versus previous IPs. Oh yeah, that's a really, really valid one, I think. People would rather see new installments than just remakes. Like all the RE stuff has been good, but people would rather see a new RE game. Yeah, Snake's right. There's so many dead IPs that were brought up in those polls that Capcom should either bring them back or get rid of them and let someone else work on them.
I'm gonna get you!
Oh. I mean, we got a new Dragon's Dogma game. That is not something I thought was ever going to happen. I still have to play that. So there's hope for the dead IPs. It's just they've got to do something. Nothing's done. Let's try and go for a knockdown. Oh no, go for the feet. Oh. Red Dragon says I played Dragon's Dogma 1, but not 2. We played Dark Arisen. I played a bit through it on Switch. I liked it, but I hadn't gotten like totally in yet.
Look out! It's angry!
But a couple of people I know really, really liked Dragon's Dogma. And so when the new one was coming out, they were all really excited for it.
I thrive on the battle. This one's all for you!
Okay, almost dead. So we're gonna get about 20 minutes. Not my best time, but not abysmal, just a bit higher than normal. I think if I practiced a bit with Sword and Shield, I can get it to 15. I did not know there was an anime for Dragon's Dogma. It's really a property I didn't keep up too closely with just because I never got too into it. But was the anime any good? Oh, come on. Okay, we're at 20. Maybe like 21. I guess we're shooting for sub 25 at this point.
Buddy. Now's your chance to ride it. Boom!
Ah, not fast enough. Alright, just trying to go for the kill there. There we go.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Red Dragon says, art's great, say it's worth a watch. Oh, okay, good to know.
Don't say that, Admiral. You must give the young knights something to aspire to.
Carve, carve, carve.
I saw Snake had mentioned Perfect Dark being still alive. Perfect Dark, that's a rare property,
You know what
right?
to do next is up to you.
I played the original on 64 back in the day.
The wind is at our back.
Oh, the anime is on Netflix only? Okay. I do not have Netflix, but there's a lot of stuff on that service that I do want to watch at some point. Gem? Okay. Our drops from Diablos are Afflicted Dire Hard Horns, which we do need for augments. That's good. But time-wise, 2054? 2054 is a little under par, I think. But now that quest is level 205. Oh, we picked up a bunch of stuff. We got Seething Basil, which I think I already got. Pyrochna Kadaki. And a regular Rachna Kadaki. I don't know if I have a regular spider. Let's take a look at that. Okay, now our research target's going to change.
Fulfill your duty.
Afflicted Arzuros. Oh, I don't have an Afflicted Arzuros. That would be really easy money. Okay, we're going to have to fight something else.
I pray that this calamity may soon come to an end.
Seething Basil, Shrine Runes, 197. Pyrochna Kadaki. Ooh, and the arena. Okay, I definitely don't have an arena one for this. And does not look... No, it's up here. In the Citadel? Okay, I'm swapping that out. Arena's nice. It means we could just fight the monster straight away and not have to track it down.
Disasters behind us. I would love
Zenogre
nothing
in
more
Infernal
than to visit
Springs,
Camorra.
30 minutes,
Ever since I heard
207.
about how charming it is from Rondine,
So that's also in an arena. 30 minutes, a little bit tight for time though. The current Zenogre investigation we've been grinding is at 204. Oh, also in Infernal Springs. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping that one. Get rid of that 35-minute one. I don't want to deal with that. 30-minute. Ugh. And then Rachna. Forlorn Arena, but it's also with Apex Rathian. No, thank you. That sounds like a giant pain in the rear. I did pick this one up. Red Dragon says, I would love to do a watch party for some of the stuff I watch. Yeah, I gotta look at the calendar and plan on doing some community watch stuff again. Last time we did it was Halloween. I wouldn't mind watching some older movies with the Space Bees. Especially for some of you young kids who might not have seen some of the classics. We'll see. Yeah, I guess I'll dump this one. 25 minutes, 1 faint. We could do better. The Seething Basil I've got. Where's that? Here. 171, Flooded Forest, 35 minutes. This one's 50 minutes, Shrine Ruins, 197. Alright, we'll swap that. Okay, looks like I get a choice of what I can pick for now. Go for an arena quest if we wanted. We just need something that's 171 or higher, and we get our last stamp, which is good. But we mostly want to cycle the quest out so that we can get a new target for the bonus. I don't know what exactly I'm going to target.
I hope we can talk again soon.
Let's take a look at our
Hey, good to see
crafting. See what materials I
ya.
need.
We're talking.
For this one needs slots. And we need base level stuff. Shell, which I can get. You just buy that outright with my coins. Dire Scale. What's Dire Scale?
I'll be here when you need me.
Chat with Cheech for all your questing needs.
It might be this one. I cannot go lower than 180. Interesting. I might have been the base level when I picked this one up. Okay, can't do it on that one.
The threat of afflicted monsters has set us all on edge. But seeing how determined you are to overcome this calamity has inspired the knights and bolstered their resolve. We are truly
Let's see.
grateful.
Afflicted Dire Shard. Can I do it on this one? Yes, I can. Here it is. Afflicted Dire Scale. So with Astalos, we could take this one all the way down. Probably not lower than 150. That gets us the plus and the regular version. Oh yeah, timer's up. Thank you for reminding me. You guys got like 15 minutes of extra small mode. We could fight Astalos. I have to think about how I want to fight it. Maybe go spread build for this one. That'd be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I'm not going to get the bonus for doing this. That's the problem. If we go Dire Shard, that's going to get us the 3rd tier drop, but not the 2nd. Or we need the 1st. Alright, I won't get credit for it. It's okay. In that case, I'm going to go as low as I can before it clicks over.
When this disaster
We're going
is
to beat up on a
behind us,
level.
I would love nothing more than to visit Kimura. Ever since I heard about how charming
Level
it is for
101.
Mondine,
That should be
can't stop thinking about
less
going.
painful than the last couple.
If anyone can handle this, it's you.
And we'll go, yeah, back here for our layered set, spread. Thunder Res.
Enough of that. Let's go! Ride like the wind!
Come on, doggo.
It's been a while since I've tried to hunt Astalos, such that I don't even remember what it does on afflicted anomalies. But we'll approach this one like we did with all the others. We're just gonna get close and lay down shots on all of its weak points. I think wings. This one might be wings too. Let's find out.
So. Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
What's up, Stinky? Nope. That definitely wasn't weak point on the wings. Legs? Tail? Nope, not tail. Looking for orange numbers. Nope, not the legs. Head? Nope, I might have to break something. Oh, that's still a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. Doesn't look like any of its immediate hit zones have a shot weakness. For spread. Normally if I'm gonna range this I go pierce, not spread.
Let's go! Remember what you're fighting for!
But even at 100 something, this thing still hits like a truck. Maybe body. I didn't really aim for the torso, like the middle of the body. But we have to break the cores first. Oh, there, I saw it. I didn't see where it hit.
It's got its eyes on you!
Ow! Whoa. The one problem with Astalos is it's fast. It moves around a lot. Trying to get a beat on it to break its cores. A bit annoying. No. Oh, okay. I'm getting shots in the head.
It's got its eyes on you!
Cool.
On recovering.
Look out! It's angry!
Lame. Okay. I guess we need to aim for the crest in the face.
Faster, buddy!
Let's get going.
We ride!
Hard to tell. Yeah, right in its face on the crest. This is not a great matchup for a spread build, looks like. What's the weak point? Ah.
I can't believe this.
I did not see how low my life was.
Now I'm really angry.
Well, we're on our last card.
It happens to the best of us.
Let's go.
Come on, doggo.
I think Pierce would work better here. We'd be able to be at distance and be able to snipe the weak points a little bit easier than being right in its face, which is not the safest spot to be against Astalos. Should be ready to pop though.
You're the best, pal.
Oh no, it's resetting. Ah. Thought I could go forward. What if that still cycles the quest? That's the first triple card of the night. On a level 101, no less. Let's see if that cycles. I'm gonna run that back, but I want to see if it.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh yeah, it cycles. Okay.
Come again.
All right, we're going in with something else. I'm gonna probably go Lance. All right, where are we sending the cats next? Go fight Kezu. Is there Kezu? There you are. We need pale extract for potions. Let's go fight the big electric willy monster. All right. Lance, I think, will give us a little bit better ability to counter. Where are the resistances on this, though? Oh, -6. Thunder resistance isn't great, though.
Time to get going.
Your spirit shines bright.
Go Team Lance.
If anyone can help,
Let's see if this goes better. Can't be worse. 7 minutes for a triple cart.
Let's go.
It's pretty embarrassing, actually.
Wind.
Sure.
Never mind that I haven't played Lance probably in 2 sessions. So I get to get the rust off while fighting an angry thunder wyvern.
Time to get to work.
Fine.
Love you, buddy.
The Dragon says now you're going to get a 5-minute card. If that happens, I'll gift a sub. 'Cause that means I'm doing my job very poorly. If I get carded in 5 minutes, I'll donate a sub. That's inexcusable. Uh-oh. Whoa.
The monster's looking at you!
Where is it? Foot and tail. Kind of hard to see. There it goes. Sit down.
This is what being a royal knight is all about. Here we go.
Is Snake here? I don't know. I haven't heard him chat in a while. He might have jumped off.
You're the best, pal.
Okay, off to a much better start.
Go! Let's go for a ride!
We got Mizu. This is the elemental rival to Astalos, canonically. Really not a good place to be fighting, though. I'm gonna move out here.
Kingdom sends its stars.
How do you like that?
You should know how to control romance.
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
Got tail. Or what's next? Head. Nope.
Watch out for the monster!
Nope. Cut your tail off. Ooh.
Take care of yourself. Get back to fighting fit.
That still does a lot of damage.
The monster's looking at you!
You're suffering from some sort of ailment. Are you going to be okay? Great.
I owe you one.
Let's help you.
Leaving?
Don't let it get away.
Fight! Faster, buddy!
Be proud.
Mine now. Excuse me for a moment!
Overall, this particular matchup is much better. Can kind of read Astalos' attacks and counter.
It's got a sign on you!
Considerably less dangerous than with a gun.
I needed that.
Victory is a certain defeat.
Well, what happened? Oh, that was weird. What windowed my game? I wonder if my controller briefly disconnected. That was weird. What happened? Is there a trap out? No, I see it. Alright, come here, Stinky. There it goes.
Love you, buddy. You're the best, pal. Royal pain.
No. No. That was nice whoever did that. It's a little hard to see with camera.
The monster's looking at you!
That's my buddy.
The wings.
This is what being
Or not. Alright. Let's get out of there. What did we bust? I think we broke one of the wings and the crest on its head. No. That's pretty free. As long as I have Anchor Rage off cooldown. It's almost dead. We're not even at 10 minutes. That's the way this should have gone last time. Because I have to run it down. I'm probably going to get 12 minutes. Sub 15 is fine.
Whetstone time!
It's way easier to counter with the lance than doing this with the gun. Actually pretty fun. Just have to kind of get into a rhythm. Not get clocked by some of the more dangerous attacks. That would have been a good place to throw rage, though.
Thanks a bunch.
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
I needed that.
Nope. Nope. Get out of here. It's like 10 on the dot.
Didn't even break a sweat.
If it's for Hinawa, I'll try taking down any monster.
Yeah, I think we broke everything that time. Wings, back, head. Okay, that was a spanking. Much better results than the first time around.
All right, let's see what we have.
Of course, we go up to like whatever the max level on this one is. It's like 180 something, close to 200. Way more dangerous fight, but still the matchup weapon-wise went way better with Lance compared to spread gun. I think Pierce gun would be okay because we can get a distance, but being right in this thing's face is super dangerous.
Another mission well done.
Okay, how many inflicted dire scales did we need? I think we needed 2 or 3. $10.26. Yeah, I think if we were even more on point, we could have got it sub 10. Pyrot, Nikodaki, and Seregios. Low level though. Let's see if that got us enough to open up
I'm having a sale today.
slots for, it was our ice sword and shield, right?
I wonder luck is on your side. Hope to see you again soon.
That didn't take very long to fill up.
Well, hey there!
Where were you? Here? Yeah, here. We need 2 shell. We need 1 more of the dire scale. I wonder if I can buy that. I might be able to buy the mid tiers. It's the level 3s you can't buy.
Hey there.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's not cheap, but I guess that's okay. So we need 2 shell.
This is for you. Okay, here you go. Counting on you to come through.
Hey, good to see ya!
We do use that ice weapon a lot, which is why I'm investing in it now. So we need 30 points. We get tons of those. Okay, 1 slot. Now we need 50. 2 slots. Now we need 100. Do 2 of these. Level 3. We can go all the way up to level 4. That's good. Now we need 150. These are all advanced anomaly materials that we've been getting from the different fights. Okay. So now we have 7 slots in total. And we need scales and claws in order to upgrade this. We have the slots, but we need, if we want to go elemental boost, which is what I've been doing for all the sword and shield weapons, we could buy 2 scales, 2 claws. And now it's getting a little expensive.
Glad you came by. This is for you. Exchange completed. Appreciate the help.
Well, hey there!
20 points. $30 points. Next up, we need Afflicted Slogbone. That might come from Ludroth? So we started with plus 9. This gets us up to plus 15 ice. We can go up to plus 33. That's a pretty big boost in elemental damage. We get sharpness boost for some of these later ones too. What is that? Afflicted Slogbone, out of curiosity.
Your spirit shines bright. Anomaly quests can be found here.
Level 111 Sregios? Nah. It's too low. Like all these are too low. This is it, right? Afflicted Monster Slogbone? There's 2 Slogbone types. They have different names. I think there's a regular Afflicted and then there's a monster one. We wanted the monster one,
Come
right?
again.
How are things?
Nope, we wanted the regular one, so I don't know what drops that. That might be one of the beast types. The regular
Stopping
bone.
by.
I have an infographic I can go pull up if I really need to figure it out. Let's see. Dragonbone Plus, Cortex. Wait, do I have more than one Ludroth? I do. Oh. Why is that in here?
When this
Dire
disaster's
Slogbone.
behind
Okay,
us,
that's
I
Tigrex
would
if I
love
need it.
nothing more than to visit Kimura. Ever since I heard about how
Here we go.
charming it
Afflicted
is to
Slogbone
Mundine,
is Volvidon.
can't
This
stop
one's pretty low
thinking about
level.
going.
Okay, I'll have to remember that for next time. I think we're gonna get ready to wrap up here. But we'll need to fight more of the Armored Armadillo. Okay, did get a bunch of levels on
I hope we can talk again soon.
Sword and Shield though, so that's nice. Alright, let me go pull up the list and see who's online that we can raid. Let's see. Libs online. Oh, I see. Bean Bun's online. They are playing, yeah, FF14. Let's see. We can go say what's up to Bean. It's been a minute. Yeah, let me cue that up. So in the meantime, let us go ahead and go to outro. And we will call that a session for today. We will be back. I don't know what my schedule's going to be next week. I'm going to have to figure it out. I did talk to Red Dragon earlier on in the stream, and we're going to schedule the next Elden Ring collab for a week from today, so next Saturday. In the meantime, we might be going Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, schedule-wise. I'll have to see. I don't know exactly what I'm doing next week, and it's a holiday. Here in the States, Thursday is 4th of July, but I'm going to be busy during the day, that day. But schedule will go up before the end of the day tomorrow. Keep forgetting today's not Sunday. But in the meantime, hope everyone has a good rest of your evening. I will go and post that song recommendation in the channel once we get off stream. And until then, have a good one. Let's go see how the FF14 is going. Oh well. Wow, they've been streaming for almost 6 hours. That's pretty crazy.